Hello everyone, this is the Dodgy Kebab and this is the Christmas special. Christmas is a time for playing shiny spanking new games that you just got, or maybe a shiny spanking new system that you requested from the fat man, or maybe you're forced to play some second rate games that someone got you because the PS4 was sold out. Either way, chances are they're not Christmassy enough, so I'm here to scratch that itch with a couple of good Christmas games and a couple of shit Christmas games. Let's dive right into one of the real shitters with James Bond 2 Robocop. This is a platform game from the 90s. It's on the Sega Mega Drive as well as many other machines at the time. It's a sequel to the truly awful James Bond, also from the same generations of machines. The first game was a crap platformer with only the name having anything to do with James Bond. This game is also a crap platformer with only the name having anything to do with Robocop, because I don't remember the part in the film where Robocop could extend his body like some sort of metal Stretch Armstrong. But the Christmas theme comes in the form of James Bond having to kick his arch enemy out of Santa's workshop. It looks quite Christmassy on the outside, but most of the game is just bland backgrounds coupled with bland levels, filled with bland bad guys with bland items to collect. Believe it or not, this game is pretty bland. The whole game just steals ideas from other games, but makes them much worse. Mario boxes? Check. Core style bad guys? Check. Castle of Illusion overworld? Check. It's just bad, fucking bad. Avoid this tripe. But next is a good game from the same era. It's Christmas Lemmings. We all love Lemmings. It's a classic from the early 90s, and at a time when there were so many great puzzle games everywhere, like Plyo Plyo, Puzzle Bobble, and Krusty's Funhouse. Okay, well, not so much the last one, but Lemmings is a damn fine game and still holds up really well today. Christmas Lemmings was just as good, just much shorter, much cheaper, it was free in fact, and much more Christmassy. Yes, that is a word. I've used some footage here from the nice person over at Shortman Designer channel, and here you'll see some classic lemming action, which you'll have your little lemmings running around and you have to assign them little jobs like bridge builder, wall breaker, all that sort of stuff, so you can reach the end of the level. Like I said, it's a great game and the music really gets you in the mood for some festive fun. But this next game is not good, and it's safe to say it's utter toilet. It is indeed Home Alone on the Sega Mega Drive, starring Michael Jackson's sexual conquest victim, Macaulay Culkin. I would at this point show a quick clip of the first film, but I don't want YouTube to stick another copyright claim up my arse. So what do you do in this game? Fuck knows. I spent most of the time sliding around the neighbourhood on a sledge, smashing snowmen with no idea what I was meant to do. Something about 4 minutes in, some crap about bandits flooding the house, that really could have been anything. This is one of those games that if you don't read the manual, you just have to go everywhere and try whatever you can to see what happens, to find out how you're supposed to play the game. But I don't have the time or the patience to mess around with crackhead Culkin and his obliterated butthole. I have one more game on the Christmas list, and it's the best one. It's Christmas Nights! Right now you're seeing the PS3 version, which is the best version. Sorry Saturn fans, but it is. But strangely enough, this is not just a straight HD port of the Sega Saturn game. No, some parts have actually been redone, like the voiceover in the intro.
The city is covered with Christmas decorations.
The city is covered with Christmas decorations.
And people are looking for presents for their loved ones.
And people are looking for presents for their loved ones.
Why did they redo it? And am I the only person to ever have noticed? That doesn't matter. What does matter is that this is the best Christmas video game, period. It's made by Sonic Team when they were in their prime, and the gameplay is so tight, so good. And strangely enough, just like the other good Christmas game I've covered in this video, when this first came out on the Sega Saturn, it was free. Yes, Sega gave this disc out with magazines at the time as a Christmas present to all Sega Saturn owners. You play as knights in what is described as a score attack game. You have to collect 20 orbs to deposit into the gem catcher, then move on to the next part of the level. But the trick is not to move on to the next part until the timer reaches the bottom. That way you can gather the maximum amount of score while in each stage of the level. So after you deposit your 20 gems, you try to collect all the collectibles and pass through all the rings to raise your score. I don't expect people these days to dig out a Saturn to play this, not when you can buy it on the PS3, or even emulate that sucker Gametronic, woohoo! Anyway, take my advice and have a game of Christmas nights. It's perfect for this time of year. Well, this has been the Dodgy Kebab 2013 Christmas special. Hope you've enjoyed it, and Merry Christmas everyone.